What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is absolutely exploding. It's up over 14% today. I mean, our trade just alone is up 42% unleveraged. With 10x leverage, we're up over 420% from this one single trade in the span of under 3 days, or 3 days to be exact. So this trade is just absolutely phenomenal for us right now. And if you missed this trade or you want to get more trades from us, then check out the Discord down below, because we're sending out trades every single day, just like this one right here, which you can be copying for like $20 a week. So make sure you check it out down below. You don't want to miss out on any of those trades. But yeah, I mean, it's been a phenomenal week. We've caught the low on practically every major altcoin possible. You know, we caught the low on XRP, which this trade is also rallying. It's up roughly 48% just today, or just from the start alone. You know, in total, I think it's been like slightly longer, or we actually entered roughly on these lows right here. So it's been also like under a week for XRP. Other coins like Fetch, which is slightly underperforming the market right now, but still it's up 10%. Solana performing quite well as well. We have a trade on this. It's up currently 17%. So all of our trades are performing really well. And this just goes to show the effect that when you plan for these types of crashes and manipulations, what it can actually bring. You know, we were planning for this sort of manipulation on Bitcoin for the past week really. And you can go back to my previous YouTube videos. You know, in a lot of them I was mentioning that I think we're gonna come down and fill the entirety of this support zone, and maybe even come down and crash below these lows in order to liquidate a lot of long positions, which we didn't come down to those lows, but we definitely filled this support level. And you know, because we were prepping for that for so long, it was practically, you know, for the majority of this week, and that's why we weren't really buying many coins when Bitcoin was ranging up here and altcoins were crashing, whereas a lot of retail and other investment groups and so on and so forth were really, you know, accumulating hard, and they essentially lost out on a lot of profits because all their longs got liquidated and then they didn't re-enter. So yeah, I mean, we planned for it and it happened. So yeah, really proud of us and the team for achieving these great trades. Now, what am I going to be doing with HBAR, and where do I really think it's going to be going, you know, this week and really the next coming days as we approach the inauguration for Donald Trump? Bitcoin is just closed up over $100,000, which is good to see also. But yeah, the inauguration is on the 20th of January, so that's gonna be a huge day, and I think a lot of altcoins are prepping for that, especially the sort of more government driven altcoins, one of them being XRP. Obviously XRP had the SEC up its backside for the past week and really for the past few years. So once Donald Trump comes in, I think he'll be very, you know, lopsided towards XRP and towards the crypto community, and mostly against the SEC. So I think that will drive even more buying pressure towards XRP, as it will actually be able to manage, you know, its company and its coin without the hassle from the SEC. So yeah, I think that will be very bullish, and I think that will also transfer into coins like HBAR, Quant, and Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, it will be very good to see. Now, where I really see HBAR going is up to 39 cents, which isn't that far away from here. We're currently up 42%. It's going to be another like 10% up, and then we'll be there at the practically final target. I mean, we have our stop losses in major profits here on HBAR, simply because we don't like to take on much risk with our trades, and we, you know, if the chance presents itself, then we're obviously going to raise our stops to major profits. Stops right now are set to this support area right here, which is roughly at 20% profit, so 10x leverage, that's 200% profit. And yeah, we've already trimmed some at these highs. Next real trim target is right here at 52%, and then after, we're going to let the trade run. You know, we're going to let it, I think it's going to go into prices, oh no, not price discovery yet, but yeah, we're definitely approaching that area with 57 cents. So after that, we're going to set a trailing stop loss, and we're just going to let the profits ride out. Again, it'll be a much smaller position than it was when we entered, but regardless, you know, like a 1000% profit with, so 100% profit times 10x leverage with like a 10k position, I think it is worthwhile. You know, we say we got in with like 100k and exited 90k and just left 10k to run with a trailing stop loss. I think that'll be a worthwhile position, because it will be, you know, major profits still because of how much it's just going to keep multiplying. So that's what we're going to leave out HBAR to do. And really for any other accumulation zone, I mean, we don't want to sort of add more risk, but what we will be looking for is potentially another entry right here if the market does decide to sort of crap itself, which I don't think it will do. I'll leave this actually here just for reference, but I don't really think the market is going to, you know, underperform right now. I think a lot of people really missed the 20th of January news. It wasn't even really news, it's just sort of a build up. So I think a lot of people really forgot that Donald Trump isn't in office yet, you know, when he got elected, and I think they're going to start to realize, like tomorrow, 18th, 19th, over the weekend especially, that Trump is coming into office and that crypto is going to probably rally along with it, and that's when a lot of retailers are going to start to invest. So I don't think we're going to see any major crash, but if we do, then again, for HBAR, I'd be looking at this support level, which is the 0.236 there on the Fibonacci. I think this would be a good potential entry for another long position, but I don't really see it happening. You know, this is worst case scenario, or best case, I guess, if you're looking for more long positions. But again, you know, just because you missed this one trade doesn't mean that you need to try and market entry right now and you know, claw back the minor percent profits. Instead, what you could do is just look for when we break out of this high, and we actually could look for another long position from here towards the next resistance. But again, the way I like to do it is with a higher time frame narrative and a lower time frame entry. So the narrative here is clearly bullish. We had a lower time frame entry, and you know, here for example, we could get another order block or fair value gap created where we enter off of that, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'd be looking to do. Now, another key thing we need to take a look at is Bitcoin dominance, which is actually starting to drop. It's down 1% today if we go on the weekly chart, which is probably more prominent in showing us whether we're entering a downtrend. So you can see here we really need to break this low, and once we do, altcoins will really start to rally. Right now, the only altcoins rallying are like the more government operated altcoins. I say operated, but the coins that have more, I'd say, government ties. So you know, maybe Doge, which isn't really rallying, but definitely XRP is the main one. So once Bitcoin dominance really starts to drop, I think we'll see a lot more altcoins start to pump up, and the drop really needs to happen from 2.7k. We need to break below this low quite fast. I think it will happen, you know, at least in February. So yeah, that will be a very, very good time for a lot of altcoins. ETH slightly underperforming the market right now, down 3%, not really helping the dominance chart. But again, I think it's, you know, trying to consolidate at these specific levels. Like here we have the 0.236 and 0.618 level, which sort of conjoin, and it broke above, and now it's just retesting. So if you missed any sort of trade, you might look to find a lower time frame entry right here on ETH all the way up to 3.83k, something like this. You know, like for risk to reward, 15% unleveraged profit. With leverage, that's like 150%. So yeah, you could definitely look for something like this actually, which I might even actually send out into the Discord once I find a lower time frame entry, if there is one. So yeah, this actually looks really good. Not entered yet, but it will definitely be something I'm keeping an eye out for. Other coins to keep an eye out for this week and over the weekend, definitely Fetch. This is still running quite well. Again, slightly underperforming, but once Bitcoin dominance starts to drop, this should rocket. Dot, Polkadot, another one. Solana, another one. We've also got trades on sitting at like 17% profit. Slightly underperforming, but once again, the dominance drops, that's when it'll really start to pick up. Sui is another position. We entered spot at these levels right here, which again, it's performing okay. I really expect it to pump up once dominance drops. And Doge, I think, will be another good performing coin once Trump comes into office, and yeah, maybe we get some more tweets from Doge or even Trump himself. So that's my current outlook. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, if you want to be getting these trades sent to you directly, then check out the Discord down below. It's 100% worthwhile, and yeah, you won't be finding, you know, any sort of trades like this anywhere else. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade crypto for the lowest fees, then check out all the exchanges working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.